The lion does not need to roar to be feared in the jungle. There was once a woman who ruled with no king beside her. A woman who held the sword in one hand, and the fate of an empire in the other. She was a daughter of royalty, a commander of warriors, a queen who conquered kingdoms. Her name? Amina of Zazzau. Yet today, her name is barely known, even in her own land. This is not just history. This is memory. And memory is power. Welcome, to the Chronicles of the Forgotten. She was born in the 1500s in Zazzau, a powerful Hausa kingdom, where tradition ruled all. A girl's life was supposed to be simple: cook, marry, raise children. But Amina was not like the others. She was curious, brave, loud when others whispered. And when she saw the palace guards training, she didn't run away, she watched. Then she picked up a spear. At night, she trained in secret. Her hands were blistered, her feet swollen. But she kept coming back. One evening, her mother, Queen Bakwa, found her with a wooden sword. She didn't scold her. She whispered, "If you fear nothing, you will one day be feared." As a teenager, Amina was already winning public mock battles. The crowd chanted her name. But inside the palace, there were whispers. She's too wild. Too manlike. Not queen material. Her younger brother Karima was quiet, so they made him king after their father died. Amina didn't fight it. She became commander of the cavalry. In silence, she won war after war. She protected the kingdom's trade. She built loyalty among soldiers. She was not queen yet. But in the hearts of the people, she already ruled. After Karima's death, elders gathered to choose a new ruler. Most expected a nobleman. But every warrior, every merchant, every farmer knew. Amina has already led us. She is our shield. In 1576, she was crowned Queen of Zazzau. Her first words? "I will not reign from the throne. I will rule from the field." And she meant it. Over the next 34 years, Amina led armies on horseback, conquered over 20 cities, and expanded her empire from the Niger to Kogi and into today's Cameroon. She built walls around every captured town. Those Amina walls still stand in some places today. Every wall said, "Amina was here." And she was unshakable. Amina was powerful. But power comes with loneliness. She never married. Why? Was it by choice, or because no man dared match her strength? Legends say she took a lover in every city, and that each one was killed the next morning. But maybe these are lies, invented by men who could not accept a woman who didn't need them. When the drum beats louder than the chief's voice, someone will try to silence it. Amina's strength was threatening. So history twisted her. Not because she failed, but because she refused to bow. Amina's rule was not gentle. She burned enemy villages. She demanded tribute. She forced rivals to kneel. But she also built schools. Protected traders. Respected scholars. In Zazzau, her name became law. Even when the men grumbled in secret, none dared challenge her in public. She didn't need gods to make her a legend. She became one with sweat, war, and grit. And while European kingdoms were calling women witches, Africa was ruled by a woman who feared no man. No one agrees how Queen Amina died. Some say she died in battle, sword in hand. Others say she was betrayed. A few believe she simply vanished in her final campaign. What's strange is that there was no funeral. No royal ceremony. No grand tomb. As if the world wanted to close the book quietly. But legends do not die in silence. They live in songs. They echo in old walls. They survive in stories whispered by grandmothers to little girls. Today, we hear of Caesar, Napoleon, and Churchill. But not Amina. Why? Because she was a woman. Because she was African. Because she didn't fit the mold. When colonizers arrived in West Africa, they ignored her. They tore down African kingdoms, and wrote their own version of events. Amina was too bold. Too dangerous. So they buried her name. But memory has a funny way of surviving. Today, very few schools teach Amina's name. She's not in most textbooks. Not in Western documentaries. But look closer. In Zaria, her hometown, a statue stands. A sword in her hand. Her eyes fixed on the horizon. That statue does not just say she existed. It says, she still reigns. Amina is more than history. She's a reminder. That strength doesn't ask for permission. That gender does not define greatness. That even when the world tries to forget, truth lives on in the hearts of those who remember. Every African girl who dreams big, carries Amina. Every woman who leads boldly, walks in her steps. And every man who honors truth, keeps her memory alive. If you've made it this far, then you're one of us, someone who believes forgotten stories still matter. So, what other name has history tried to erase? Whose story must we tell next? Drop their name in the comments. And if this story moved you, like, share, and subscribe. This is Chronicles of the Forgotten. And we, remember.